What is up, awesome people, and welcome back to my Pokemon trading card game online card opening series. Alright, so in the last episode I went through and gave you a quick tutorial on how to redeem your online codes using the codes that you get from structure decks, booster decks, and anything else Pokemon trading card related that you get in real life. So I opened up, well, I struggled to open a few of the cards, but I got like the 3 starters in their like their full foil, full hollow states, plus a few, like a rare card called Battle City that was in a full hollow state, which I got from a Mewtwo figurine pack, and we got a few extra booster decks as well for Noble Victories, and we also got a few structure decks as well that we can open or use online. I think that's how they work. If not, then they just go to my collection. So anyways, let's continue claiming a few more exclusive codes, and let's see if we get any more good stuff. So shop and redeem for those who missed out on the last tutorial. So click that one once you've got the program and you log in, click redeem codes, and as I said in the last episode, you can use either your QR reader from your webcam, or you can manually enter the codes into here. But I'm going to go through the painstaking trouble of QRing the codes in again. So hopefully I'll do it a lot better than what I did in the last video. So our first card for this video will be a Zekrom card. This came from the Zekrom structure deck. I think this came from Next Destinies. So this is from that collection of cards. So can we get it straight away? I think I worked out the trick to these, but I think I may have spoke too soon. I love how much this lags too. And it's not going to scan, which is really annoying. Alright, so there we are. Used the wrong hand, so we're going to submit the code for that one, and straight away we're going to get the Zekrom. So this should be a Zekrom card plus a few more booster decks as well. No, it's just going to be a card, so this should give us just the Zekrom card. It should be a full hollow as well. I think it's even an EX card, but I can't. Yeah, it is an EX card, because usually the normal cards just have a border around it, but this one's going straight to the edge as well and kind of going into the border. So that's the Zekrom EX cards. That's a good one. That's one's actually pretty hard to pull as well from just booster decks alone. So our next one is, of course, the Reshiram ones from the Reshiram structure deck. This may even be from the collector's tins as well. I'm not 100% sure on that one, because as I said, I did get these quite some time ago. Oh wow, that one came up pretty quick. I didn't even show it up close on the screen. Holy crap, I'm getting really good then. So from that one we're getting Reshiram. So I'm just going to bring that one up on screen. So it's going to be another Reshiram EX card. I actually cannot count how many of these I've got in real life as well. I've got quite a lot of these. It's actually quite insane how many I've got, but yeah. Now we're going to open up Kyurem. I'm starting to think these are the collector's tins, not the structure decks. That might be why I'm only getting EX cards. So haha, we're getting really good at this. I'm going to submit the code for that one, and then we're going to get Kyurem, claim now, and there it is, Kyurem EX. So these are straight from the collector's tins, not the structure decks. I do apologise for the misinformation there. So yeah, we're going to look at those a little bit later. Now this next one actually came from one of those beginner decks that you get. So in these ones, they're quite special structure decks. You get 30 cards in each deck, and they come with, I think majority of them are like energy cards, and they come with quite basic cards that you can learn how to play the game with. So the mat will even show you the steps that you take during each of your turns, how you go about beginning the game, what your prize cards are, and how you go about getting prize cards, and etc, etc. So here's the card for that one. So it's an Extra Drill and Zoroark starter deck. Well, that was weird. Well, that's not the code. I don't know why that came up. It's going to cancel that and just start it again, because I don't know why that number came up. There's not even a QR code. That's the number I want, not that other random number. So this one is Night Hunter. So this should give us like a beginner deck, or yes. So there's the beginner deck. It's very similar to how it looks in the real life look of it too. So as I said, it comes with 30 cards. It even comes with a coin as well, just relating to the thing, and it's more suited to those who are just getting into the game and they can learn how to play the trading card game if they haven't played it already or haven't been introduced into it. So they get slowly introduced into the game and they slowly learn the rules, and then they can just push into the real game once they start collecting more cards and learning playing more against more people. So obviously this isn't an official deck that you can use in tourneys or anything. I think you can use the cards though in a tourney, but you cannot use this deck in a tourney because it's only got a certain amount of cards. But I think if you can put them together, you get 60 cards. But I would not suggest using this in an official tourney at all. There's really no structure to it. There is no strategy to it. It's really just push a beginner into the stage where they've got enough knowledge to start playing and expanding on those skills to become a more skilled player. Alrighty, so we've got that one. So next we are moving on to another structure deck. I do remember this one. This is a Cofagrigus structure deck. So there's Cofagrigus there. He's just smiling there. So we've got no random number popping up this time, which is great. There we are. I'm getting really good at this now. I don't even have to show the QR code that close to the camera. So we're going to get Raiders. So claim now. And that one will give us the Cofagrigus structure deck. Right, so I'm just going to quickly look at those a little bit later, probably after I've redeemed all these codes. Now the counterpart to that structure deck was the Zoroark deck. So there's the Zoroark card, and again these actually do show you how to redeem the codes as well on the cards. This is when the cards were more friendly to you as well. So I'm just going to do that. Yes. Ah, this loves me now. Alright, so this one is going to give us the Shadows deck. So just claim that one. So, yep, there's the Zoroark deck. I've actually got a spare one of these laying around, so I may redeem that a little bit later on and just get 2 of these decks. I may do something special with it, like trade away some of the cards or something special like that. I may even give the code out to someone as well. But we'll see when the time comes around. I've got a few extra decks I haven't opened, so yeah, I may do something special with those. Anyways, we're moving on to Dragons Exalted, I think the structure deck was called, and this was, as I said, this is when they introduced the dragon types. So there's Hydreigon. This will be a Hydreigon deck, and this is a structured deck. I'm definitely sure about that one. There we are. There's the code for that one. So let's claim our Hydreigon deck, which is Dragon Snarl. So tick and claim. Alright, so there is our deck. Alright, so next one is a Garchomp deck. Haha, Garchomp is awesome. So there's Garchomp there. And I'm just going to flip him over and get the code for this one. Haha, sweetness. So this one is a Dragon Speed deck. So claim now. And there is our Dragon Speed deck with Garchomp. Righty, so now we have 2 tins. It should be one more tin actually. I remember there being 3 decks. I think it's Darkrai is the third tin for that one. So it's Mewtwo, Rayquaza, and Darkrai. So this one will give us EX cards plus a few booster decks maybe. I think it's just the EX cards actually. There we are. So there's our code for Mewtwo. It'll have Mewtwo on the back, I forgot to show you. So we're just going to click and claim Mewtwo. So we're going to get a Dragon's Exalted booster deck plus a Mewtwo EX card there. Dragon's Exalted was the booster deck going around at the time the collector's tins came out. So we're going to put him in my use pile, and then we're going to grab, of course, Darkrai. Darkrai was actually my first I think it was either structure deck or tin that I got when I first got back into the trading card game for 4th gen. So there's a code for that one. And submit code. So that one's going to be Darkrai, so it's going to come with Dragon's Exalted, and it's going to come with a Dragon's, for Darkrai EX card as well. So slowly loading, so there's our Darkrai. And finally, we're going to grab our Rayquaza card. So there's the Rayquaza one. And we're going to... There we are. And I used it with my right hand too. My left hand's my scanning hand. So it's going to go Rayquaza, and same thing again, it's going to be Dragon's Exalted and a Rayquaza EX card. So slowly loading. There we are. It's going to go OK. And I'm not going to do the same thing as I did last time. I'm going to go Collection. Alright, so I'm going to go into here. So we got Darkrai, Rayquaza, and Mewtwo. So Darkrai would be D. There we go. You can actually see them this time. So there's a Darkrai EX card that's quite strong with 180 HP. Night Spear, that looks like it does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. 30 doesn't sound right, that sounds way too strong. I think that might be 10. Do not apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. So next was M for Mewtwo. Oh, there's a few others, I forgot about that. There's Kyurem as well. Kyurem EX. Mewtwo EX right there. Mewtwo looks really cool. I've actually got a big giant card of Mewtwo EX as well that came with the Mewtwo figurine. It came like a little Mewtwo figurine, then you got like a big Mewtwo EX card. It's one of those like giant Pokemon trading cards that you could get. I think it was like more of the novelty rather than like something you'd officially play with. You can't play with them in official tourneys or anything like that. They were just there really for the lols. I know they brought out one of the old booster decks as well that had Giant on them as well. Rayquaza EX right there. Reshiram EX. And then we should have LadyKrimZenFans EX, which should be right down the bottom. Where are we? There we are. I think we've already looked at you though, LadyKrimZenFans EX. Yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. So I've got a few more cards left and we'll scan them off in the next episode, and then we'll finish it off by just opening up a few of these decks and seeing what we get, and plus some of the boosters as well, but I might leave them for an extra episode again. So when I scan all the codes in the next episode, I'll go through, open up all these structure decks and show what you could get inside of them. So until the next episode, this is LadyKrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever.